welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry it has been so long since I've uploaded. I haven't been sure where my channel's going or what I want to do with my channel, so I've just taken some time to stop and reflect. I also want to apologise for the noise Oliver's making. He's got his Peppa Pig noisy book, but he's quiet and happy, and that's the main thing. So, just a quick backstory. When I was at Butlins in December just gone, I didn't film any of it, so I apologise for that. But I bumped into a lady, a lovely lady, who stopped me and said she watches my videos and to not stop and keep going. And that gave me the motivation to really sit down and think, right, what am I going to do with my channel? Where do I want it to go? What do I want to achieve? Milk's downstairs, darling. What do I want to do? So if you're watching this, thank you so much. You have no idea what that meant to me, you stopping me, because you're the first person or the only person to ever recognise me, and honestly, you made my Christmas. And I'm sorry I didn't talk to you or stop, but I was just in shock. I was like, wow, someone actually recognised me. But yeah, thank you so much. If you are watching, please comment down below. I'd love to talk to you again. But you are the reason that I really sat down and wrote lists of where my channel's going and what sort of videos I want to create. So thank you so much. So getting into today's video, I have got so much planned this year, loads of different adventures that I'd love to take you along with, including 4 Butlins holidays. So yes, I'll be taking you along with all of them this time. The first one's in February, so I thought I would start with my Butlins top tips. Now, I have my notes because I have really planned and thought this video out and thinking what would be best to tell you, what would you benefit most from. Also, just quickly, if you have anything you'd like me to film at these Butlins, I have some tours planned, like the Skyline tour, a tour of Bognor Regis, a new room tour because I'm staying in the Dolphin room in the Wave Hotel, which is different from the Octopus room that I stayed in because it's got a balcony. So I've got some videos planned, but if there's anything you'd specifically like to see, these are all at Bognor Regis that I've booked, but I am hoping to book Minehead and Skegness as well, just for a change of scenery. But yeah, anything you would actually like me to film, let me know down below or message me over on Instagram and I will make sure I film them for you. So getting into my top tips, I started going to Butlins in May last year. So I have only ever known the booking system where you book the shows and activities. When it first came out, you had to book swimming and the soft play as well. But now swimming you can just turn up to, soft play you can just turn up to. It's literally just activities and shows you have to book. And for some people, this make or breaks your holiday, because I know for us, the shows and activities are the main reason we go. It's what we absolutely love doing. So to get the most out of it, you need to book early. I know some people go on there when they get the email and everything's gone already. It's gone within seconds. That's because you need to book 2 weeks in advance is when the booking window opens. So if you, say, going on the Monday, go 2 weeks before that and keep refreshing the app, not your emails, the app, because the booking window will open on the app before you get the email, which is why a lot of the time it's sold out when you go there. So yeah, keep refreshing the app. Last time in December, it was half an hour before I got the email that it opened. But because I was constantly refreshing, I was one of the first people to do it and I got all my activities. So keep refreshing the app, the Butlins app, to get the most out of your activities. Also, keeping in with that, I think it's round about a month before your holiday. You go on the app, you go into your activities, you click what date you're going, and all the activities come up. You can't book it yet, but the activities come up. So what I like to do is, this is where I'm just super organised, I get a piece of paper and I go through each day and think, right, what do I want to do? What is important to us? For us, it's Peppa Pig, PJ Masks, Billy and Bonnie. They're the main ones, and the football for him and the Play-Doh kitchen, everything that he loves. I go, okay, when are these on? And then I plan out my days. If you're someone that isn't too fussed about activities, then you can skip this step. But for us, like I said, it's a huge main reason why we go there. So I go through each day, write each day down, and I'm like, okay, so Monday we'll see the Little Mermaid show, for example. Tuesday, okay, that's when Peppa's on, so we'll do that at this time. So then that's this time we can do this, and I just plan it all out. So by the time the booking window opens, I've got my piece of paper and I can just go down the app and go Monday, right, okay, that's Little Mermaid, so yeah, book that. Tuesday, that's, instead of then trying to plan it when other people are then booking everything up, because it does go quick because everyone wants the activities. So keep checking, so just make sure you are super organised if that is something important to you. Another tip is, if, say for example, you really wanted to see Little Mermaid but it's all booked up, go there. Go to, it's normally centre stage. So go to centre stage and go up to Redcoat and say, I couldn't get a booking, so is it okay if I wait in the standby line? They'll either say to you, yeah, that's absolutely fine, you know, the standby queue is just here. Or they will say, yeah, you know what, go in. And they will say one of two things for you, but it's very rarely booked up. There's always, I say always, there must be times when there's not, but majority of the time there are still spaces and you'll get in. Even things like activities. I know when we went to the Play-Doh kitchen, there were 2 families waiting in the standby because people don't always turn up. They'll book it and they won't turn up, so then there's an extra space. So if there's something you really want to do, just go up to a Redcoat on the door and just say, can I please wait in the standby queue? Try to make sure you were there early so you're the first person in the standby queue, just so if there is, say, only one family not turned up, then that's you that goes in. It's a lot of waiting around, I know, but if it's something you really want to do, then, or if you're with somebody, you know, get someone to stand in the queue or you go off and play with the kids, or, you know, vice versa. But yeah, just go up to Redcoat and I'm sure they will do everything they can to get you in, because they want you to have as much a good time as you do. So another trick on the same kind of wavelength, when you first walk into the skyline, and this is just going by Bognor, I'm sure every skyline must have it, but I'm not sure where because I've only ever been to Bognor Regis. But when you walk in, there's a sheet of paper that tells you when the puppet castle's on, when the meet and greets are, when the skyline gang's on, everything that goes on in the skyline, there's a piece of paper. So as soon as I get there, I like to take a photo of it, and then when we're sitting down for food, or when Oliver's playing in the park, or we're waiting for a show or something, sometime I've got something quiet, I'll go look on my activities on my phone. I think, okay, look for what I want to do. So for us, we love meeting Peppa, meeting the PJ Masks, we love the Skyline Gang. So I'll think, okay, Skyline Gang are on at 5, so what day can I see them? I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I can fit them in here, and oh, this is when Peppa's coming out, this is a must for us. So we'll go down and think, okay, yeah, we can fit her in there. And again, it just helps you organise everything. And yes, you are sort of going here, there and everywhere if you do it this day, but you will make the most and you will do everything you want to do. Like I said, not everyone's like this. Everyone, you know, some people like to go there and think, yeah, okay, I just want to chill. If we see a show, that's great. You know, if we happen to be walking past and Billy and Bonnie doing meet and greet, we'll do it, and that's fine. Everyone's holiday is different. These are just tips for those who, like me, like to try and fit as much in as possible. So yeah, take a photo, and then even if a space frees up where, say, your child's having a nap and you miss a show or an activity or something, then you think, okay, I've got this space free now, so okay, we can go and meet Pepper, or you know, see the puppet show. The puppet show's on now. This will be something fun to do. You know, it's just things like that. You found a stone? Yeah. Also, another tip is keep checking the website for prices. They change all the time. I booked my December holiday and it was coming up at 200 and something, and then as I was going back on the website, just checking, just looking at different prices and things, I saw it had gone down. Mom, so I rang them up and I was, you know, no, it was an upgrade. I was staying in one of the apartments and I saw the Wave Hotel had gone down, and I was like, oh, is it okay if I upgrade? I see the Wave Hotel is only like 150 now. Is it okay if I stay in there? And they were, well, normally have to honour the price where you booked it, but let me talk. She's talked to her manager, and they were, no, that's absolutely fine. We will upgrade you. We'll honour this price, and they are really good. So keep, if a price you think that's a bit too expensive, keep checking back, and you know, chances are the prices will go down. Or another tip, if you say booked a holiday but you're thinking of another one, go to the booking shop. In actual Butlins, there's a booking shop, you get a discount in there. So go in there and say, okay, I want to do this holiday, how much is it? And they will tell you, they'll add a discount on there for booking through the shop. And again, you'll get a bit of money off. So, or if you see it for a cheaper price, screenshot it and then take it to the booking shop. They won't always, but if you've got the screenshot and say, look, I've seen this for this price, you know, can I book it here? And then, you know, you're saying it's 20% discount or 10%, I'm not sure. But it's a discount off of that, how much is it? And they want you back. So they are going to do what they can to get you back. And they are all so, so lovely. You feel like you can talk to them, and you know you're going to be treated well, which is what I absolutely love about Butlins. Take food and drink with you. So what I do is a couple of days before, I'll go to Lidl or Aldi or whatever supermarket you prefer to go to, and I will buy some cans of Coke, I will buy some juice, I will buy some porridge that you can fill up with a kettle. We stay in the Wave Hotel, so we have only really got a kettle and a fridge. If you're staying in an apartment, obviously you've got a bit more, so you can take a bit more. But yeah, we like to take some porridge that you can just fill up with. So we've had a breakfast, we've got snacks, so we're not spending as much money in the restaurants and the shop and the snack bars and everything, because it can really bump up the price. He's being a monster. So yeah, it can really bump up the price. So if you've got snacks, we only then end up really just paying for one meal a day, which really, really does help. If you're someone who loves eating out and you know you've got that in your budget, then absolutely fantastic, and I'm jealous of you. For people like me, it really does help just bringing your own snacks. And along those lines, it helps if you're, say, waiting to meet Peppa Pig, or you're waiting for a show, or you're waiting around for whatever reason, always have snacks in your bags, or a colouring book, or a new toy, or something that will keep the kids quiet. Because in shows, the Redcoats do encourage kids to go to the front and they will play with them and they will all go nuts and they will tire them out, and it's absolutely amazing. But some people I know feel a bit uncomfortable with, you know, the kids being so far away from them, or they just want them to have that quiet time. So having a snack or a toy or something can help them just sit down and have a calm few minutes before all the crazy starts again with the shows or the meet and greet, or you know, whatever you're planning on doing. So it's always handy, especially when you're doing a meet and greet, because all Oliver wants to do is run off, and I'm on my own, so I'm standing in the queue trying to call him back, saying to the people behind me, hold my space, I need to go chase my child, because everyone understands. They're like, yeah, I got you, don't worry. So just having something, be like, look, you have this and stay there. It really, again, is a huge help. And following on from that, just remember, everyone is in the same boat. Just because a kid in front of you is happy at the minute and yours is having a meltdown and you're feeling like the worst parent in the world, trust me, I went through that in December. I felt like the worst mother in the world, because all Oliver was doing was having a meltdown, having a tantrum. He just wanted to go and play. But there are times when it's like, no, it's not playtime at the minute, it's stand here time, because he had a meltdown the day before because he wanted to meet Pepper. When Pepper came out, he didn't want to meet Pepper, so he missed it. Then he had a meltdown at night because he didn't want to. So I was like, nope, we're not having that meltdown again. You were saying we are meeting Pepper. So he was then trying to run off and do what he wanted, having a meltdown. I was feeling awful. I was so embarrassed. But every parent goes through it. Just because their kid is acting nice and playing happily doesn't mean 10 minutes before their parent wasn't feeling the way you was. The next day, Oliver was an angel. He was really good, but the person behind me was basically in tears because her baby was just not playing ball and she was feeling awful. And I was just saying to her, look, that was me yesterday. Don't worry, don't feel embarrassed. It happens. Just, if you see a mum as well, or a dad who is struggling, talk to them and let them know they are not alone. Trust me, it helps. One woman said to me after Oliver had a meltdown, he hit another kid, and I was just so mortified. Mum was, look, don't worry, it happens. You're doing a good job. It happens. And I just burst into tears, because that kind of support really does help. So if you're going through it, don't worry, you are not being judged. And if you see someone, 1 minute, darling. And if you see somebody going through it, just offer a friendly smile. You know, is there anything I can do? Don't worry, that was me. Just let them know they're not alone. It honestly makes the world of difference. And on top of all that, remember to have fun. This is your holiday. It can get stressful with young ones. You know, like I said, I know it was really stressful for me a couple of days back in December. But at the end of the day, it's your holiday. Children are going to have meltdowns. It's a lot going on for them. You know, it's busy days. It's going to happen. But make sure you have fun. Make sure you do everything you want to do. If you just want to, you know, go to the beach and lay by the beach, or, you know, go to the spa, or, you know, while your husband or whoever takes the kids, that's okay. It's your holiday. If you want to spend the day in the pool, it's your holiday. Make sure you do everything you want to do and have no regrets. And like I said, if you can't book anything, don't worry. Go up to a Redco and they will do everything they can to help you. And also, just thinking about that, one thing I forgot, when you get your welcome pack, you get given a card with customer services on there. Ring them up. The day you get there, ring them up, because I did this. I really wanted to see Dino Rocks. And I rang customer services and I said, it's a little red card you get in your welcome pack. I rang the number and I was like, is there any chance I can, you know, see Dino Rocks on this date? She looked through and went, yep, that's absolutely fine. Here you go. She said it won't come up on the app, but my name will be on the sheet. So just go up to them and say, oh, you know, I booked through customer services, so my name will be on there. They checked, went, yep, there's your name, in you go. So again, ring customer services, go to the booking desk in there, speak to somebody, and they will help you get to a show. And like I said, if all else fails, go up to a Redco on the door and they will do everything they can to get you to it. Shows you will normally always get into. Activities, it kind of depends if someone doesn't turn up or not. Surprise! So yeah, those are my top tips. And I hope that you found them helpful. If you've got any questions, message me down below. Message me over on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And like I said, anything you want to see from any Butlins holidays or just anything in general. We are going to the Nickelodeon studios. At some point we're going to Peppa Pig World. We've got Paw Patrol live booked. I'll be booking Night Garden live when they go on sale at the end of the month. We have got so much planned that I cannot wait to share it. If this is your thing, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're that lovely lady that spoke to me at Butlins in December, then please message me down below. You honestly don't know how much you made my Christmas. And on that note, have a brilliant 2022 and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!